A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant and controversial move, President Donald Trump has deployed National Guard troops and Marines to Los Angeles as protests regarding immigration enforcement continue to escalate. The Pentagon has estimated that this deployment will cost approximately $134 million, a figure primarily derived from expenses related to housing, travel, and food for the troops involved. Acting Pentagon Comptroller Bryn Woolacott McDonnell revealed this estimate during a House subcommittee hearing, where Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also provided testimony. As it stands, the deployment includes around 4,000 members of the California National Guard and approximately 700 Marines, funded through the military's operation and maintenance accounts. Defense Secretary Hegseth defended the deployment, asserting that it is essential for ensuring the safety of American communities and enabling U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) agents to effectively perform their duties. Every American citizen deserves to live in a community that's safe, and ICE agents need to be able to do their job, Hegseth stated, indicating that the deployment is set to last for 60 days. However, this military action has drawn significant criticism from various quarters. Legal experts and veterans have expressed concerns that this deployment represents a troubling precedent, suggesting that it could be viewed as an authoritarian move aimed at stifling dissent. Critics argue that the president is misusing federal law that allows for the mobilization of the National Guard in response to domestic unrest, a practice that has historically been employed with caution. Veterans groups and military law experts have raised alarms about the implications of deploying active-duty military personnel to American streets. They argue that this action not only politicizes the military but also risks undermining the principles of civil rights and the commitments made by service members to uphold the Constitution. Marine veteran Janessa Goldbeck, who leads the Vet Voice Foundation, emphasized that the military should not be used as a tool for domestic intimidation, stating, "What we're seeing now is a deliberate effort to turn the military into a political prop." The deployment has also sparked concerns among lawmakers, with some Republicans cautioning against the use of budget gimmicks as discussions regarding Trump's major legislative proposals continue. This situation reflects a growing divide within the GOP as members grapple with the implications of the president's actions on both national security and civil liberties. Historically, the last time a president federalized the National Guard against the wishes of a state governor was in 1965, when President Lyndon Johnson deployed troops to protect civil rights advocates during the Selma to Montgomery marches. In stark contrast, Trump's current deployment aims to support law enforcement and federal properties rather than to protect civil rights activists. This shift in purpose has raised eyebrows and elicited strong reactions from various stakeholders, including retired military officials who argue that such actions compromise the integrity of state governance and the rights of citizens. Retired Major General Randy Manner articulated these concerns, stating that the deployment undermines the rights of California Governor Gavin Newsom and his ability to protect his constituents. He noted that there are ample trained law enforcement personnel available to assist the governor if needed, making the federal intervention unnecessary and inappropriate. As the situation unfolds, the implications of this military deployment will likely continue to be a focal point of debate among lawmakers, veterans, and civil rights advocates. The financial burden of $134 million for this operation raises further questions about the prioritization of resources within the military and the broader implications for U.S. domestic policy. As protests continue and tensions rise, the actions of the Trump administration will be closely scrutinized, with many Americans concerned about the potential erosion of civil liberties and the militarization of domestic law enforcement. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.